Hi everyone, I hope you are safe and healthy with your family and friends. In this video, we are going to learn about 11th Standard Accountancy, Chapter 9, Rectification of Errors, Exercise Sum number 10. The following errors were located after the preparation of the trial balance. Pause journal entry to rectify them. Assume that there exists a suspense account. What they ask to pause the journal entry for the given transaction. Okay, and from that journal entry you have to create suspense account. Okay, let's see the transaction. The total of sales book was undercast by rupees 350. What this transaction tells us? The sales book shows 350 rupees shortage. Undercast means 350 rupees less. The 350 rupees short in sales book. The 350 rupees undercast in sales book. Okay, this is the error. Okay, 350 rupees shortage in the sales book. Okay, how do we rectify this error? We have to apply the original journal entry. Where is sales account shows? Where is sales book shows? In the journal entry, sales account is on credit side. Sales is the revenue. When you generate sales, revenue comes into your business, right? Through sales, you get revenue. You made revenue from the sales. Okay. So whenever revenue account increases, revenue account will be credited. That means sales account will be credited. Okay. So as for that, sales account is to be credited. How much rupees? 350 rupees. So to sales account means we credited the sales account 350 rupees. But what they ask here, what they give the condition, they ask to exist the suspense account. So you have to create the suspense account whenever needed. On debit side, we created the suspense account to rectify that error. Okay. So suspense account data 350 rupees to sales account 350. Now the error will be rectified. Now error rectified. Okay. This is the narration for the journal entry. You must write the narration for each journal entry. You have to write. You should write the narration in description method, in short method. If you don't know how to write the narration, you don't know, you just copy from the transaction, and finally you have to write now rectify. This is the easy method to write the narration. Okay, let's see the next transaction. The total of the discount column on the debit side of cash book rupees 420 was not posted. What account is given here? Discount column. They already given in the transaction discount column on debit side. That means discount allowed. Okay, the total of the discount allowed. What is the journal entry? Discount allowed account data to cash account. Because they given here discount column on the debit side. So discount account data debit side means, okay, how much it is? 420 rupees. What is the error? That 420 rupees was not posted. Listen carefully. The total of the discount column on the debit side of the cash book rupees 420 was not posted. They missed to write enter this transaction into the cash book. Okay. Do you understand what the transaction tells us? Okay. So was not posted. That is the error. They omitted it. They missed to enter this transaction. Where is discount allowed appears? Discount allowed, discount column is on debit side. How do you rectify this error? So was not posted, undercast, shortage or short, less, like this word you have seen in the transaction. You have to pause the journal entry for original journal entry. Okay, you have to pause original journal entry. What is the original journal entry? As usual, journal entry. What is the original journal entry for the discount column? That means discount allowed. So the original journal entry is we have to debitate the discount or what they given as it is. We have to enter. You have to enter the journal entry. Okay. So the discount column on the debit side. So you have to write discount allowed account debtor 420 rupees. So we entered discount column on the debit side. Okay. So we need to create the suspense account to tally the trial balance. On credit side, you have to enter to suspense account 420 rupees. Okay. Now the error will be, now the error is rectified. The narration, you can write the narration on your own words. If you don't know write the narration, you just copy the narration from the journal. Okay. You copy from the transaction. Okay, from the question you copy the narration and finally you have to add now rectify. Okay. Then the next transaction is the total of the one page of the purchases book of rupees 5,353 was carried forward to the next page as rupees 5,553. What this transaction tells us, in purchases book the actual amount is 5, they entered the original amount is 5,353. Okay, of the first page, one page they entered on the purchases book, they entered 5,353, but was carried forward to the next page, they entered 5,533. The amount is the error. Where is the error? The amount is the error. On which account? On purchases account. Which book? Purchases book the error is occurs. Amount is the error. Okay. So listen. They have to enter 5,353 on the purchases book. But instead of 5,353, they entered 5,533. This is the overcast. Okay, this is the error. Okay, so what is the journal? Where is the error? So the actual error is we have to enter 5,353 instead of 5,353. They entered 5,553. Okay, so the amount is the error. It is overcast. It shows overcast. Okay, so what account we have? We are in this transaction. What account they given in this transaction? Purchases account. Generally, where is purchases account occurs? Where is purchases account shows in journal entry? Purchases account used to be debited. Okay, purchases is the expenses, bought goods, purchases, furniture. So purchases means expenses. Whenever expenses increases, all the expenses are debited. Okay, so purchases account debtor 5,353. This is the original journal entry, but there is the error. There was the error. They given 5,553. Okay, they entered on the next page 5,553. So this is the error. How can you rectify it? So you have to creditate the purchases account from the debtor to creditor. You have to creditate purchases account. From where? From debtor. From debtor you have to creditor the purchases account. So for to rectify the error, we credited the purchases account. Okay, to purchases account, how much rupees? 180 rupees. Why we enter 180 rupees? We have to subtract 5,353 from the 5,553. The difference between, we have to enter the amount, difference between those two amount. Okay, we will get 180 rupees. So the difference value only we have entered here. We have to enter here. So we purchases account is to be debited. To rectify this error, we credited the purchases account. Difference value we entered, okay, on credit side. In opposite, we have to create the suspense account to tally the trial balance, okay. So on debit side, we have to write suspense account debtor 180 rupees to purchases account 180 rupees, okay. The next transaction is salaries rupees 2400 was posted as 24,000. Okay. You can identify where is the error. Amount is the error. Instead of 2400, they posted 24,000. On salary account, they posted 24,000 instead of 2400. Right? So, this is the overcost. Excess value. Okay. So, salary, when you paid salary to your worker, what is the journal entry? Salary account debtor to cash account. Cash, when you paid salary to your worker, your cash decreases. Okay, 2400 rupees decreases from your cash. Okay, so cash account decreases, you have to credit the cash account. So, to cash account for salary. Okay, so salary account debtor to cash account. This is the original journal entry. Okay, but what is the error? Instead of 2400, they posted 24,000. So this is the amount is the error. How do you rectify this error? Overcost means error is 2000. Instead of 2400, you enter the 24,000. This is the overcost. This is the error. How do you rectify this error? So where is the salary account? Salary account is debited, right? So we credited the salary account, the error will be rectified. From the debit side of salary, you take it and post it into the credit side. Then only the error will be rectified. So to salary account 21,600. Why 21,600? We have to enter the difference between the 24,000 and 2,400. We have to subtract 2,400 from the 24,000. We will get 21,600. That difference value only you have to enter here. Then only the error will be rectified. Okay. So salary account is debited. We have to credit the salary account only, the error will be rectified and the difference value you have to enter. Okay. In opposite side, what you have to write? You have to create the suspense account to rectify the error. To tally the trial balance, you have to write the suspense account on debit side. So suspense account debtor 21,600 to salary account 21,600. You should write the narration. You can write the narration from the transaction. Finally, you have to add now rectified. Okay. The next transaction is purchases of goods from Sembian Madevi on credit for rupees 180 was posted to her account as rupees 1,800. Listen carefully. What is the what this transaction tells us? This transaction tells us this is the credit purchases. When you purchased goods from Sembian Madevi on credit for rupees 180. Okay. What is the actual up to this? What is the actual journal entry? Purchases account debtor to Sembian Madevi account 180 rupees we entered. This is the actual journal entry up to this 180 rupees. Okay. But what is the error? Listen. For 180 rupees was posted to her account. Whose account? Sembian Madevi account as 1,800. Instead of 180 rupees, they entered 1,800 to her personal account, Sembian Madevi's account. Okay, so what is the error? Instead of 180 rupees, they entered 1800. So what is the error? It is the overcast. Okay, excess amount, you entered excess amount, right? So how do we find out the error? Okay, how do you rectify this error? You should because you posted her account, you posted what they given here in the transaction was posted to her account. That means MB and Mahadevi's account as 1800. Listen, where is MB and Mahadevi? MB and Mahadevi is on credit side. Okay, so you have to debitate the MB and Mahadevi only. The error will be rectified. Okay, so for that you debitate the MB and Mahadevi. Okay, so to rectify the entry, what is the rectified entry? We debited the MB and Mahadevi account. Okay, MB and Mahadevi account debtor, we debited it. How much rupees? 1620 rupees. Why do you enter this amount? Because you have to enter the difference value. You have to subtract 180 from 1800. You have to subtract 180 from 1800. You will get 1620. So the difference amount only you have to enter in the journal entry. Okay, so you debited the MB and Mahadevi 1620. In opposite, what is the opposite entry? From the debtor side, you have to create suspense account. Okay, so on credit side, to suspense account 1620. Now the error will be rectified. Okay, do you have any doubt? Please comment it on the comment box. Thank you. Take care.